So we open with wedding drama for Cynthia. Her mom's dress is gonna be 4 days late for the wedding. Oh! Mike Hill with the shade. So apparently Drew is singing at the wedding. Okay, I mean, it's the cash. You gotta use them. But Cynthia asks Mike, do you like Monica's song, Angel of Mine? Yeah, when she sings it. Oh, look at Marlo planning something for the ladies. Let's hope it's nicer than that trip from hell Kenya sent the girls on. Kenya calling her father, I thought he embarrassed you enough the first time you had him on this show. Where's your lesbian aunt? Aha! So it's Brooklyn's birthday. The father said, you ain't gonna have me around them cameras, is you? She's like, no. Ha! She congratulating her father on his 39th anniversary. He said, so did y'all make 3? Are you still married? Are you married? So he withdrew his request for alimony, but this was retaliation because he had a process server at his house. Well, I want to know where the house is. Let's get a picture of it. Come on, that should be in People magazine. Well, you're not allowed to know his address or go to his home, so that's why you crossed a boundary. I mean, that's like talking to his parents. It's a no-no. The pappy said, well, I don't know Mark well enough to say anything at all, and neither does Kenya. That's the issue. Child, the dad said y'all been together for 3 years and half of them been separated because the relationship has been this smoke and mirrors game. I can't even call it a relationship. It's a donationship. Kenya, you didn't invite your dad to your wedding because you weren't allowed. Even if he was there, what would that have changed? Nothing. You had a lot of proposals in your lifetime. I don't believe the woman who can't pay a man to stay with her. So Kenya in therapy and it's about time. But now she gonna meet with Drew. Drew, who is dressing you? This hat is a no, but I'm sure it's hiding a hideous wig. So Drew says, hey, I'm just here to get to know you. And Kenya gonna start with, I was a little disappointed. She said you're fake because you tell her one thing, and then you say don't tell the girls, but then you drop the information out, but I knew, so I know you're setting me up. Drew ain't stupid. She may not be able to dress. She may not be able to pick a wig, but the girl ain't stupid. And I like her house. I may not like her husband, but I like her house. And so now Drew and also since you took a private jet and we was bringing kids, why didn't you let me know? Now Drew just starts singing in the argument. I'm kind of with Kenya on this one. Drew, we done talked about you couldn't bring your kids. Well, Kenya, why can't you understand it? All she wants you to say is, I understand it was effed up of me. If you felt guilty about being somewhere without your family, you can go home. No, she can't because it's a cash trip. Y'all were at work. You brought your baby to work. Let her talk. Well, Kenya ain't gonna let her talk because there's no point in talking to Kenya. It's like talking to a wall. This is why she's getting a divorce. Kenya gonna say, oh, I don't split a check. I would have put my card back in my wallet and said, well, the drinks are on you. Girl, they couldn't even finish the meal together. But then again, I couldn't eat with Kenya either, whether her heels were moisturized or not. So now we got Cynthia and Mal in the car, worrying about their mama's dress for the wedding. Is she a bridemaid? So everything is going wrong before Cynthia's nuptials. Dresses ain't fitting, rings ain't fitting, people can't show. Oh, but according to page 6, 2 Roa stars had sex with a stripper at Cynthia's bachelorette. Who called page 6? But now we're at Marlo's harvest event. So now Kenya arrives and Candy's like, I'm glad y'all made nice, but why you telling our business, heifer? Oh, good. So Kenya basically said it was an inside job. Well, duh. It was you. And you told Brandon, and Brandon told page 6. Kenya gonna say, oh, if it was B. Scott or TMZ, but I don't mess with page 6. Please. Why are you lying to us? We're not Mark. So Toya lets us know Tanya has fled the scene to Canada. And she said, Kenya put that out. Sure as water is wet, and Kenya is ashy. She put it out. Now, Toya, you gonna say, oh, she's running from something. So you figure you gonna throw her under the bus while your peaches were also cobbled. Oh, Tanya said we went to Portia's room to have snacks. Oh, goodness. Kenya said I still have 3 suspects. Y'all had some poached pussy at 6 in the morning talking about snacks. Oh, Lord, Drew. What the hell do you have on? You look like an X-Man. You dead ass look like Storm from the back. A non-shapely straight up and down Deb Atney hip Storm. I thought Sheree taught us that these Storm wigs ain't it. It ain't it. You are not a Marvel character. I know you may want to be because that works steady, honey, steady. But, oh, this wig. I mean, it's not bouncing or behaving. It's, you really showed up and thought you were going to show Toya something. This Naugahyde outfit. Oh, Lord, what is oh, God. Oh, this is horrible. Oh, I don't know what's worse, the wig or the Naugahyde. You got to be sweaty in that. I hope that has some zippers under the arms. Now Marlo and Kenya. I want to know who has sexual relations. Well, we've been asking you where you've been getting your money from and where you've been putting your puss, and mum has been the word. So I know you, of all people, ain't got the nerve, gall, gumption, or audacity to ask where somebody else been putting their puss. I know not you. I know the mystery of Marlo's muff isn't speaking. I know you. I just know I am not hearing this. We have been asking where is your man for half of a decade now, but you want to know about somebody else's sexual relations. Don't go there, Marlo. Now you see the Bravo done gashed your head and they about to put your business in the street because this is how it happens. Once you turn hypocrite, ain't no turning back. Kenya, I still don't think you have a prenup because you ain't married. And that's why we're talking about custody. I think you had him file for alimony knowing full well you can file for anything. If you can't produce a marriage license, it'll be null and void. But you can file all day. I could file for divorce right now. But that flashback to Mama Joyce, her saying, I don't want him to be able to tell me to get out. Well, if you wasn't so funky, you wouldn't worry about that. But I would say the way you treat Todd, I could absolutely see him putting you out for just cause. Nobody would be upset. Everybody would be like, well, I mean, you know, she is a grown woman, hey. So Cynthia ain't got no nut, but Mike Hill ain't going nowhere, and neither is she. Mike Hill knows how to cheat privately, and Cynthia knows how to let her man cheat in peace. And the truth is, she's out here, you know, getting her peaches cobbled. She's out here working it out to lesbonics. Lesbonics. So if she can get a little extra pussy, so can he. Fair's fair, right? Girl Jazz in the chat said, I wouldn't blame Todd either. I'd help him change the locks. So they just gonna do a post note. Oh, God. So now Toya gonna start some mess. Didn't you say that I don't respect marriage? And she said, yeah, but you came for my husband. Well, no, you came for Fallon. Where's old Fowl? Somewhere protecting her merge. Jesus Christ, Drew, this outfit, how did you put this on? It doesn't fit. You must have quit. Oh my God. Are you trolling us in this shit? Are you for real? Did you make this yourself? It's that Simpsons mangled Chanel suit. Or Toya gonna say, catch me sober. Everybody's like, when is that? When could that happen? We've never caught you sober. You walked right into that one, girl. I've never seen you have a cute wig. Well, I've never seen you have a cute attitude. Ha! Come on, Storm. Girl, why would you wear that? Oh. It's sad when Kenya's dressed better than you. She knew do something simple. You know, it's so funny that Kenya wears that bee charm. It's Brooklyn's name, her first initial, but it's fitting. Because I looked at that bee and I was like, maybe you should have named your daughter, I don't know, Laura. Portia, you did not drive an hour out of the way you didn't want to go. So Kenya get everybody laughing on the hayride about how Drew was singing in the argument. And she said, well, I was doing vocal training for my big solo at Cynthia's wedding. Child, thank goodness that wasn't filmed. At least we won't have to listen to you caterwaul. So it's the end of the day. Kenya go home and the other girls is just waiting on Portia. So now we got Portia, Shamia, and Drew partying in Portia's headlights. Just standing in the field in front of some car headlights, hugging, hanging out. Portia now I know Kenya leaked this. You know, Portia, this gold confessional look is growing on me. Marlo gonna say eventually y'all gonna have to talk. Portia said, we're done with that. She can poke away. I won't show up to play. Now Marlo's switching it up. She like, look, me and Kenya ain't got no friendship now. This is our second time speaking. We ain't that close because I see y'all pulling away and I don't want to be on the wrong team. I don't want you to give me this right here. And they all like, oh no, girl, we good. Marlo said, okay, good. I'm not Toya. An obvious kiss ass. So they waited for Portia just to turn around and leave and have that 2-minute scene. Child, I would have said she could drop by my house since she already in the car. Donna, why do you care if Kenya is working out her marriage with Mark? Why do you care? You don't know Kenya, you ain't friends with Kenya, you ain't cool with Kenya. You don't shoot scenes with Kenya. Why are you the first one to bring up her marriage? I'm sick of this candy-coated crap. So now she's able to bring up Mark asking for alimony. Then Don Juan gonna ask Candy to not do any more dungeons with the ladies. Let them eat puss in private. Now we gotta watch Kenya play at therapy. Child, we going back 5 years to when her mama locked the door. But you brought a camera crew. She gonna say, I'm here by myself with literally, we're peeping through the window. You got the father out there in the van. So she tell Kenya she gotta own her feelings, grieve the relationship, blah, blah, blah. I feel like we've heard this before and nothing's changed. I'm sorry people have been cruel to you, but why do you stick around? When you see something isn't working, you know, okay, I've tried, then move on. You keep sticking with it, trying to make a square peg fit in a round hole. You 50 and you just now doing your homework and sitting with your feelings? Did I tell you I was in waiting to exhale? For 2 seconds, just like your marriage. But let's get to Married to Medical.